We're going to use this page to complete 9E6 on IXL. So you only have to write down the calculations that you cannot judge in your head, but if you miss 2, then you're going to write them. If you miss 2, you're going to write them. Here's your graphic organizer to remind you that area is a multiplicative relationship. To find the area, we need the height and the width, and we need to multiply the height dimension and the width dimension. If we know the area dimension, then we're going to be dividing area divided by height is equal to width, or area divided by width is equal to height. What is the area of this rectangle? 2 yards times 5 yards, that's 10 square yards. 4 inches times 3 inches, that's 12 square inches. 5 meters times 5 meters, that's 25 square meters. 5 yards times 8 yards, that's 40 square yards. 10 feet times 4 feet, that's 40 square feet. 3 centimeters times 2 centimeters, that's 6 square centimeters. 4 yards times 3 yards, that's 12 square yards. 11 yards times 4 yards, that's 44 square yards. 3 meters times 5 meters, that's 15 square meters. 2 inches times 4 inches, that's 8 square inches. What is the width of the rectangle? So, the length is 6 inches. The width is 6 inches. There's actually a typo in this question. They're showing me how wide the rectangle is. They're not showing me how high or tall it is. The length of the rectangle, well, I guess it's a matter of perspective. Miss Ellie always thinks of the baseline and the vertical side. I always perceive this as the vertical side. But anyway, the point is, you're given the area, so you're going to be area of the rectangle divided by the width of the rectangle will equal to the height, or area divided by the height of the rectangle will equal to width. 60 square inches divided by 6 inches is going to equal 10 inches. 60 square inches divided by 6 inches will equal 10 inches. What is the area of the rectangle? 15 times 6. I'm just going to jot it down. 15 yards times 6 yards. Because I cannot forget my units. It's going to give me square yards. 6 times 5 is 30. 6 times 1 is 6. Add 3. It's 90 square yards. 2 centimeters times 2 centimeters is 4 square centimeters. Here I know the area. It's filled in the middle. 28 square feet divided by 7 feet is equal to 4 feet. 2 feet times 4 feet is 8 square feet. The area of the rectangle, 18 feet times 10 feet. I'm not going to write this down. Any number times 10 is that same number with a 0 on the end. So 18, and then put a 0 on the end. 18 feet times 10 feet is 180 square feet. What is the length of the rectangle? Okay, so 32 square meters divided by 8 meters is equal to 4 meters. 4 inches times 5 inches is 20 square inches. 18 square centimeters divided by 2 centimeters is 9 centimeters. What is the width of the rectangle? 40 square yards divided by 10 yards is equal to 4 yards. And I'm done. I didn't have to write much at all. There was one calculation that I had to do. If I had missed any, I would have started writing them down. Accuracy matters.